everyone, and welcome back. And for those who are new, a warm welcome to my channel. Recently I've showed you a walkthrough of the Easy Spring mini album, and in this video I'm going to show you how I made the cover. First off, I start with two black A4 papers. Let me adjust the screen here. Yep, that looks better. And like I said, I start with two A4 black paper. And I am going to adhere this with double-sided tape. I like that better. But first, let me check if the cardboard fits on it properly before it's glued down. Let me see. Yeah, that looks good. It does fit. So let's stick it together. You can use glue if you like. For this part, I just like to use double-sided tape. It is strong and I find it a bit easier and less messy to do. Burnish it. Now I like to peel off the top just a little bit and then put the paper on its place and then hold it down while I remove the tape. And now for the cardboard itself is 6 by 8 and the spine is 1/8 by 8. See, I could do it in the middle, right here. Let's put it a bit lower. There. For this part, I do like to use glue. It gives me a bit more wiggle room, so I can put it straight into place. It looks like I'm using a lot, but it's not that much. Remember to keep some space in between. 1/8 of an inch is good. I like to use my bone folders for this. But you can eyeball it as well if you like. See if it's straight or not. Yeah, looks good. Yeah. And now the back. Same process, of course. Leave some space so you can bend the book so it has some bending lines. Is it straight? Almost. You don't have to be this precise if you don't want to. I mean, it's your book. I tend to be very precise. And there we go. And now I don't need that much space above and on the sides, so I will just cut it off. Leave about an inch on each side. It doesn't have to be that precise, just eyeball it. And there you go. And now it's time for the Scoretape. Now, normally I cut the corners first and then put Scoretape on. I have no idea why I did this the other way around. But then again, I found out that it's easier to cut the corners before putting on the Scoretape, but someone said, let me make these mistakes for you so you don't have to, so there you go. Burnish it. I love my 1-inch Scoretape. It's so easy to use. There you go. Now I'm like, oh, I need to do the corners as well. Thinking of cutting it, but then again, let's try making some lines here with a pencil. Use my bone folder to keep the right amount of space in between. Using a pen. That's it? No, still not. I use my bone folder so keep the amount of space in between so you can get a nice folded corner without showing some cardboard or chipboard. I keep drawing on the table for some reason, don't know why, but should I just cut it? Yeah. I'm just cutting it. And here I realized I forgot to kind of pre-fold the paper. I was not having my best day here. So very carefully I just folded this side. right here, I am pre-folding the paper because it makes it a bit easier to stick down or to put down after I remove the tape. It makes it all go a lot smoother and faster, and also I'll pre-fold it at the sides, makes it all a bit faster. Make sure to tuck in those corners. You'll get a perfect fold. Tuck in the corners here. And other sides. That looks perfect. Yep, there you go. And then just score the score lines just a little bit extra so you can bend the cover and close it. Voila. There you have it. Now for the hinges, I'll take a new A4 paper. And I will cut this at